what's going on? Just do a post-fight reaction of Amir Khan v Billy Dib. Amir Khan destroying Billy Dib. And guys, I remember I told you guys in a video that, you know what, a featherweight fighting a welterweight could be dangerous. You could clearly see that Amir Khan was so much bigger than Billy Dib. And I don't know why they make these matchups. I don't know why they make these matchups, because it was a total, let's be honest, it was a total mismatch. Total mismatch. And I understand that Amir Khan had to bring someone in, and Billy Dib had a name. He was also, I think, Lebanese, so they had that Arab kind of link there. But really, it was a mismatch. You know, Khan was too big, too strong, too fast. You know, normally when there's a smaller guy moving up, they have speed over the bigger guy. But Billy Dib didn't even have speed. He didn't even have strength. He didn't even have a punch. He didn't have no chance of beating Amir Khan. And Amir Khan realized that. He tested the waters. He took a few chopping right hands from Billy Dib, and he realized that this guy's got no power to hurt me. So Amir Khan was becoming more brutal as the rounds were going on. And I don't think Khan looked great. He was missing a lot of punches, but that was also because Billy Dib was smaller and he had quick movement side to side. You could clearly see that he was a champion in his day, but that was in his day. It's a guy past his best, and Khan was just too good, too fast, and too strong for Billy Dib. Amir Khan is still a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. Amir Khan can still fight. You know, people want to give him a lot of stick. He's still a good fighter. The problem is that you don't want to see him fighting guys like Billy Dib because it's, he's going to get a lot of stick. It's a kind of fight where if he wins, he's not going to get no credit. People already, I've seen some of the reactions on Twitter. Oh, Amir Khan's a disgrace for fighting a guy so many weight divisions below him. So he weren't going to get any credit for this fight. It would have been better if he had just got some welterweight from somewhere. Got a welterweight, a low-level welterweight, and fought a guy his size. Maybe the fight would have gone a couple of more rounds, a bit more practice for, the future big fights he wants to have. But, Billy Dib was no match, really. Billy Dib got caught with a left hook. In the second round, was it? I can't remember when it was. Second round, I think, and he got caught and he went down. And then in the fourth round, Amir Khan, third round, Amir Khan started pouring on the punishment. You could clearly see Billy Dib was taking too many shots. And I actually thought the referee should have jumped in earlier. He was taking too many punches. It was a mismatch. Or his corner threw in the towel in the fourth round when Amir Khan started an attack on him, his blistering hand speed coming into play. And the corner, after Billy Dib went down, threw in the towel. I felt like the towel or I don't think the corner should have let him come out in the fourth round, because it was you could clearly see that it was a total mismatch, and Billy Dib had no business being in there with Amir Khan. It was a total mismatch. Amir Khan was just too good for Billy Dib. Let's be honest, he was too good, too strong, too big for someone like Billy Dib, and Billy Dib should have, in my opinion, been pulled out. And I actually think fights like this are quite dangerous. Because when you're fighting a guy so much smaller than you, I think there's a possibility the fighter could get hurt. And like I said, Billy Dib, you got to give him credit. He took a lot of punishment. He took a lot of beating. But again, I just think, this is boxing. This is a sport where you're getting punched in the face. And I think when you're fighting a guy so much bigger than you, it's dangerous. So much bigger, and you don't really have a chance of winning. I'm pretty sure Billy Dib picked up a good payday. Billy Dib is also at the end of his career. So, I can understand why he took the fight, and I can understand why Billy Dib would not, turn down a payday like this, because you got to understand, it doesn't matter whether you're fighting someone bigger or whatever. If you're getting offered a lot of money and that, your career is at the end, you're going to take that big payday. So I can understand why Billy Dib took the fight. But really, he was a total mismatch. If we're totally honest, Billy Dib was never going to beat Amir Khan. It just wasn't going to happen, and I think that showed in the fight. He had no business being in there with Amir Khan. I think the fight, again, was a total mismatch. But Khan, he moves on. Now we're going to start talking about what next for Amir Khan. What next? He said he wants a Manny Pacquiao fight. A lot of British fans would probably be upset, and maybe Kell Brook would be very upset, because, Kell Brook probably still thinks that he may get the Amir Khan fight, and he probably wants the Amir Khan fight. But Amir Khan is not showing much interest in wanting a fight with Kell Brook. I think he wants Manny Pacquiao. He's wanted Manny Pacquiao for quite a while. Will he get the Manny Pacquiao fight? I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I'm pretty sure Al Heyman, even if Pacquiao loses, I feel the Khan fight happens. If Pacquiao wins, then will Al Heyman want one of his fighters, who's a WBA welterweight champ, to fight Amir Khan? Possibly, if the money's right. You know, he may say, well, you know, Pacquiao, he's quite confident Pacquiao beats Khan. And then, you know, Pacquiao could go and face, Spence after that. So I actually think Pacquiao, if you were to ask Pacquiao, I think Pacquiao would want to face Khan. Because I think Pacquiao would actually look at Khan as a massive payday and a fight that he feels very comfortable or sees Amir Khan as a very easy opponent, in my opinion, at this stage in Amir Khan's career. I think Pacquiao will be very confident. Although Pacquiao is well past his best, I think Pacquiao will be very confident that he beats Amir Khan. And that's why I think there's a very good possibility that Amir Khan-Manny Pacquiao fight can happen. I think it's a great fight for the fans. I think the fans would be treated to a great fight because I think both of those guys are very fast. I think Khan's obviously a lot more vulnerable, but I think Khan's a very good boxer. And it could make for an interesting fight. It could make for a very interesting fight. I think it's a fight that the fans would want to see. And Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao are both box office. They're both very exciting. They're both fighters that we would want to see. They're both fighters that, you know, we watched religiously if we're boxing fans over the years. You know, Amir Khan was fighting Billy Dib. Look how much interest there was in an Amir Khan-Billy Dib fight, even though we probably knew what the outcome was going to be. But we still wanted to see an Amir Khan fight because it's Amir Khan. You know, the vulnerability, the fast hands, the excitement that comes with an Amir Khan fight is second to none. There's no... Amir Khan, for me, is one of the most exciting fighters in the world. He's most exciting fighters in the world. He might not be as good anymore. He may be past his best, but he's still one of the most exciting fighters in the world. And he's box office. And I think a fight with him and Pacquiao will generate a lot of money, generate a lot of hype. And it will just be a massive fight. And that fight in Saudi Arabia, oh my God, that would blow the pants off. Honestly, that would be a huge, huge fight. And a fight that I think we'd all be very interested in. Yes, Amir Khan's not the fighter he was. Yes, Pacquiao's not the fighter he was. But it's a fight that I think the fans would be treated to. If the Pacquiao fight doesn't happen, I think Brook is there. I think that's another fight that should happen. But is Brook going down the Terence Crawford route? Who knows? I don't know what Brook wants to do. Brook is kind of just simmered out, really. Where is Kell Brook? What's going on with Kell Brook's career? It's just really confusing. But I'm pretty sure he wants the Khan fight. I'm pretty sure he wants to fight Amir Khan. Is Amir Khan as interested as probably what Kell Brook is? Probably not. I think Amir Khan would prefer to fight Manny Pacquiao as he said many times before. I think a fight between him and Pacquiao will be massive. I think if Pacquiao wins next week, I think obviously would people really want to see Pacquiao fight Khan? I think Pacquiao would want to fight Khan, but I don't know whether people will want to see Pacquiao fight Khan. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. But what did you guys make of it? Amir Khan destroys Billy Dib. Leave your thoughts, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. What does Khan do next? Who do you want to see him fight next? Guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.